And in football, Portmore United heaped more pressure on Humble Lion after a come-from-behind 2-1 win at Jerusalem Mini Stadium in CVM TV's Sunday matchday contest today. Humble Lion took the lead through Cleo Clark in minute 36 and held Portmore off until Shaquille Henry scored in the 77th minute. Now, with a draw looking the most likely outcome, Orlando Russell popped up to get the winning goal for Portmore in the 89th minute. Portmore remained fourth in the standings following the result, while Humble Lions stay rooted to the foot of the table following their 12th defeat of the campaign.
Put their foot or head on the ball, and it happened in the last half of the game. We are squared the ball and we got to go. I didn't feel like a team at the bottom of the table. I think Humble Lion, they came out and they show, and that's also good for the league as well. That even teams at the they keep playing, so it's also good.
The latter part, the main thing, as I also said to them from the start of since been playing the last two games, concentration. When the goals score, the same thing reaches us against our Lions, and the other night against our Hornets. We have to concentrate for 90+ minutes. That's the game.
Yeah, I felt too in the latter stages of the game, we could see where you had a double pivot, and then maybe it's in discipline where we saw that Portmore started to get a lot of space atop the 18-yard box because it's almost like those pivots were nowhere to be found.
Exactly, that's what we did. We went in a double pivot to protect the back four, but there wasn't. They lose their discipline, and Portmore find a pivot, find the pockets.
Yeah, but there must be signs from you in this game that is quite pleasing for you. I felt Campbell wasn't bad, and he was in the running for the player of the game as well. I mean, what can you take positively from this one? No points for sure, you'd want that, but what else can you take?
No points for sure, but there's a lot of positive, and we have to just keep building on what we see and go back to the playing pitch and fix again and come again. We have to keep believing and keep it will happen.
Well, hope. I'm very pleased, because one of the time I thought it was gonna be one of those days, and we made a few switches at halftime, and it paid dividend. It wasn't difficult, honestly, because it wasn't working in the first half. What we were doing, it wasn't working, so we had to make the change to make impact. And the players who came in at the time, they were players who usually start in the team, they're impact players, Guthrie and Brown. So we knew it paid the dividends for us.
One of the things that we
pushed the wide players up more, so you saw where the switches were coming on, and we liked what we saw, and so we didn't win by a large margin, but the 3 points is good.